Hey YouTubers, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. Enjoy the video. Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super speculation and or theory video. You guys know how we do on this channel. We like to speculate about a lot of things based on the stuff they say or stuff they give us in the show, but they don't necessarily explain, or we're not necessarily sure where they're going to take it, so we just throw a wide net. You know how it is. But this basically comes from a video that MJ and I did together a couple of weeks ago about Universe 3, and while that wasn't necessarily the topic of the video, we did kind of bring it up at the very end of the video, and I'm going to kind of put my thoughts in this, and I'm also going to share some of the stuff that MJ was saying, just kind of centralize the idea and let y'all know exactly what this is and why it's such an exciting concept. So I'm going to link that video in the description section below if you want to go listen to it before you actually come back and watch this, or if you want to watch it after, you know, it's up to you. But with that being said, guys, basically the idea is, what if secretly, just secretly, they're planning to give us Baby in the Tournament of Power? So we did a video on my channel a while ago about how would you introduce Baby into Dragon Ball Super, and we didn't necessarily think of anything like this, but given the idea of what they've shown us and all the different universes that they've shown us, and even to a lesser degree, I would say, but also they've given us a lot of spoilers or a lot of, you know, hints and ideas and nods about where we were going to head for this tournament, or how things were going to play out in the intro and the outro. And as I say, always, you always have to take this stuff with a grain of salt, but there's always something in here that kind of plays on our expectations of what's going on and how they were going to, you know, move the story forward based on the scenes and songs and everything that they give us with the intros and outros. So let's kind of break this down. So basically, Universe 3 has been introduced, and right now they're really scrubs characters. They're not really important at all. They don't necessarily do anything. Basically, every single time that we see them, we have someone from Universe 6 or Universe 7 or any of the other universes just basically throwing them around. They're not necessarily doing anything right now. And as we know, based on some of the spoilers, so this will kind of cover spoil territory. So if you guys don't necessarily want to hear any of that, please make sure to click off the video now. But with that being said, we do know that Universe 9 is out. We do know that Gohan's going to be taking out Universe 10 in the next couple episodes. And considering the fact that Universe 9 and Universe 10 were kind of the scrubs going into this, we kind of knew that. I would kind of suggest that, yeah, Universe 3 probably doesn't have as much of a chance to win as Universe 4 also probably doesn't have much of a chance to win, because those are the universes that are twins to Universe 9 and 10. It would be interesting if they're basically playing off Universe 3 to be that type of scrub team that, you know, you don't necessarily see coming until it's really too late. So in Dragon Ball Super Ending 9, one of the things we see is that Gohan and Goku basically get up, and there's just a huge, you know, like all the rubble and everything from the tournament stage, and it looks like everybody in the Tournament of Power, at least some of the people that we know, are already off, and some of the people we know who are, I guess, technically still on or might still be on in the next couple episodes, we don't necessarily know, are looking at them. And they're not like looking at them in a inspirational or, you know, you got this, guys, as everyone else that we see in this particular outro. You know, everyone from Universe 7 is basically looking at Gohan and Goku going, you know, you guys got this, you know, please, you know, do it for the team type of situation. Everyone kind of looks like they're ready to fight Gohan and Goku. And it's weird because we know that Goku and Gohan are definitely, I guess, in one team while everyone else is in another team, but everyone basically challenging these two, it's not necessarily because they have a lot of power. It's not necessarily because Goku and Gohan are cheating or at least so strong that everyone needs to gang up on them. I think, what if it'd be really cool if one of the members of Universe 3 is actually kind of an homage to Baby, the same way that Kale is an homage to Broly. And you're probably asking me, like, what does that mean? Like, how does that even make sense? Well, kind of look at the team. I'm going to have a picture of the team, and I'm going to show you that little blue guy with the blue tip and everything. Doesn't that kind of remind you of what a young Baby looked like? And my thought would be, wouldn't it be very cool if this guy is going around, because we haven't actually seen him fight in the Tournament of Power yet. What if he's actually going around and kind of, I guess, manipulating and getting into the crevices of people's wounds the same way Baby did and taking them over? So this intro is giving us at least a clue or a hint that basically everyone who is still on the tournament ring but is getting hurt, people like Kale and Khalifa, who we just saw get really kind of beat up in the last couple episodes, is actually secretly off screen getting connected or at least taken over by something like this baby little character thing that we see here. I don't necessarily know his name. I know they dropped the names the other day, but I just think that would be really cool. Guys, tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you think that this would be kind of cool to see this little guy basically be an homage to Baby, take over everyone who's left in the Tournament of Power, and have Goku and Gohan, whoever's left standing, basically have to fight one unified group of people from all different universes? I mean, technically, I don't think that's cheating because it's just a mind control. It's just an ability. It's not something I imagine that the Grand Priest said was against the rules. But guys, what do y'all think about this? Tell me in the comment section below. Tell me if you think that this is an awesome theory. Tell me if you think that this is a terrible theory. And make sure to go check out how we would really like to see Baby kind of introduced in Dragon Ball Super, because I really had a whole lot of fun with that discussion. Make sure to go check out MJ. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. I hope everyone has a good day. It's been real.